untangled the cat, and so he'll be good for 3 minutes at least. And now I'm going to have a drink of iced tea. Oh yeah, there's a lock there. Pull that lock out, and then you can flip this thing up. And that's easy as that. Wow. See if I can figure out how to get these things off. It looks like they squeeze. Oh yeah, there we go. Squeeze together and then pull out. Whoa, that was too easy. Hopefully they have these so that you can only put them on one way, because all I've got is this video footage to remind me of how they go, because my memory is not good. There we go. Loosen this clamp. Oh, not even pointing the camera in the right direction. All right. Okay, what just happened? Okay, the filler has a filler in it. And there we have it. The fuel tank is out from underneath the truck, and that wasn't that bad. That is a 100-liter GM fuel tank, and I'll have to unhook this vent so that I can take the fuel pump off, I guess. I'm assuming that I pop this latch thing out of the way and then rotate the tank. I'm going to take a screwdriver and poke at this to clean it up. I hear my cat meowing, so I'm going to have to go get him unstuck. Where's Quasar? Where are you? Are you stuck? You're kind of stuck. You're not very stuck, though. Hey, buddy. You're not that stuck. Okay, this will probably be a whole lot easier with a special tool. Not probably. Of course it's easier with a special tool. I think I figured out a way that will work. What I'm going to do is use 2 pairs of channel lock pliers and grab between the end of this locking thing and that flat surface. Another drink of my iced tea, check on the cat. There we go. Whew. And here it is. Holy, that's big. Okay, so there is the fuel pump and sending unit. I'm going to head to the parts store now and drink some iced tea. I brought the pump with me just in case I have to match it up. I'm sure that won't happen. Hopefully the parts store actually has it, and hopefully it's not ridiculously expensive. Here in Canada, we tend to pay a lot more for things than other people. We have a lot less of a market share, so they need to make their money by raising prices rather than selling a large amount of stuff. Why am I giving an economics lesson in my car video? Okay, so I got the fuel pump. It was $257 Canadian plus tax. The fuel filter was $7 and something. So it's this, yeah, Carter. Looking at it, and I kind of had a bit of a panic. This one, you can see the connector looks like that, and this one, the connector looks like that. So they give you this kit, and then you have to wire it in. So that's interesting. Anyway, the other one that they had was $450 some. So yeah, so I shouldn't have too much problem with that. It's going to add a little bit of extra time to the repair, but the instructions say. They give you a gasket and some butt connectors. 4 butt connectors for 4 wires. I don't think I will be using those. So, got this harness that plugs into the pump, and then 2 black wires, a purple and a gray. Orange black to black white. Oh, so one of these must be black. Gray goes to gray, purple goes to purple, and black goes to black. Fairly straightforward. I think I will solder and heat shrink these. Okay, I'm ready to go under the truck. I've got my instructions and my harness. I've got my dolly, my soldering gun, solder, heat shrink, and some side cutters. I don't think I have a decent set of wire strippers. I had a really nice set, and my tool bag got stolen last year out of my truck, so I didn't replace them because I don't use them too much. Actually, a few years ago, the first set got stolen. I replaced the ones that were in my truck with the ones that were in my garage, and then those got stolen. Here's the harness. So what I'm going to do is peel back into the loom. So that wiring diagram doesn't match completely to my truck. So what I'm going to have to do is check the pump. Basically says orange black fuel pump ground, gray fuel level sensor, purple fuel level sensor ground, and then black fuel pump power. So I'm going to have to basically check the old pump. Orange black is fuel pump ground, so that's the big black on the harness. Well, that was pretty exciting. I just connected the wire to my battery to see if I could figure out if I had the wires connected to the fuel pump right, to check the fuel level gauge. And as soon as I connected the wire and walked away, it tried to start. It has an auto start on it, so maybe that has something to do with it, but here it goes. So it locked the doors. Good thing I have the windows open. It locked the doors and tried to start. Okay, so apparently it's hooked up correctly. The gauge is going to the full position, and if we look over here, I have the float in the full position. If I pull it back down all the way, the gauge should go back down. And there we go. So now I can disconnect the battery. That was kind of nerve-wracking. I installed the new gasket with some grease. I cleaned out the tank, and I'm about to put this back in. But why they wouldn't give you a new one of these, I have no idea. Well, I suppose because it costs 50 cents extra for them. Put a bunch of grease on this thing. Grease on these things. the channel locks to put it back on. I use them to get it off. Okay, so I got this tab to lock, which indicates that it's in all the way. It looks like it's lined up. I flick this vent on. This thing here goes inside of the tank. The harness goes back over this spur. There's a connector there that holds it on. Snap. There's a connector here that holds it on. Snap. Okay. The connector goes on. Snap. Oh, my neck. My process of blowing it through the line, I figured out that this one is the feed to the filter. So, let's see. F. Good, they are marked. R. Okay, perfect. So they're actually marked here, so this is F. Okay, so I got these connectors off the old pump. Yes, the big one is this one. And the small one is this one. And so the big one, they have to be lined up in the right orientation. Alright, that seems to have worked for that one. Now we've got the other line. Does it go under? It appears like it might go under. And we'll line it up. And it's locked in. So I need to lift the tank in place and try to guide the filler neck. Oh, I need to tighten this hose clamp, but I want to make sure that it's lined up right before I tighten it. Again. There's my O-ring that I almost lost. Get my new fuel filter. And we'll go under and hopefully get this thing on. So we got out and in. Alright. So now I think all I need to do is put fuel in it and test it. Oh, I need to put the fuel door thing back in. And now we'll see It's working. The fuel gauge seems to be working, and it starts